Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I've got 5 awesome hybrid picking licks to teach you guys today, starting out fairly beginner and then getting pretty difficult. So we'll be starting off just giving you a quick explanation what exactly is hybrid picking or chicken picking. They're very similar, if not pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much where you're utilizing your pick and also your middle finger to pluck, or sometimes even your ring finger as well. None of these licks I'm going to be showing you today utilize your ring finger. They're just your middle finger and your pick. So chicken picking usually utilizes hitting of a dead note in there involved, and that is kind of what makes that chicken sound, I guess, when they start playing notes and also hitting dead notes. So I guess you could say that's kind of different. So this is really more hybrid picking. So the first lick I'm going to show you is just real simple, just to kind of get you in the feel if you're a beginner to this, and then we'll work up to some harder ones. So this, I'm going to be picking the 9th fret of the G string, and then with my middle finger I'm going to pluck 10th fret of the B and pull off to the 8th. So you just kind of go like this. Palm muted a little bit, helps with the sound. And this next one, I'm going to basically just be building off of that same principle, but taking it further and adding more notes. It'll sound like this. So that's a pretty fun one. Same principle, where you're picking 12th fret of the B and then pulling off there. So pluck with your middle finger, 14th fret of the E, pull off to the 12th. So you got, and then back to that 12th fret of the B. This is like a pedal point lick, so we're going to change the note we're pulling off, but every time we're going to pull off to the E note here, and then we're going to pick that B again. So it's going to be 14, and then pull off 15, and then 17. Okay, so slow. And then I'm just gonna take that down. I'm staying in B minor here, so the next set of strings is the same exact pattern. So do the same exact thing, but on the G and the B string here. So like this. And then we're just gonna play an octave of that first one we played. So this over here. And then take that down. So these are just octaves, you know. So you're doing the same exact pattern, but starting on the 9th fret. So you've got on the G and the D here. And the same thing on the D and the A. So you can do those however you want to run them together. Do them all twice, do them all once, whatever. Okay, so for this next one, it's going to be a little bit easier, I'd say. It's going to be from Buckethead's Maskatron Day of the Robot. But not that part. The hybrid picking section of that part sounds like this. Or of that song, I mean. So we're utilizing open strings, and we're going to be starting off here at the 7th fret of the A. Play it with your pick, and then pluck that 5th fret of the G with your middle finger and pull off. Back to that 7th fret A, and then pluck the open G with your middle finger and hammer onto the 5th. So you've got this. All right. And then you're going to go, so play the 7th fret, pluck the 5th fret G, pull it off, back to the 7th fret, and then just pluck the 5th fret G. I know that explaining it can sound a little bit confusing, but I'll just play it slow here. And then you change to 5th fret and 4th fret. So the next one here is we're going to do another buckethead one. This is going to be similar to what he does in Jordan. So I'm going to just start it off over here at the 5th fret. It'll sound like this. Okay, so this is a really cool, really fun one. It's another one of those pedal point licks. So this isn't exactly how he does it in the song. I kind of took the principle and just did it in different positions, I guess. So we're going to be starting off here, 5th fret of the B string, plug it with your middle finger, and then pick 7th fret of the D, and then G string, back to the 7th fret of the D, B string, and then the high E. So they're all on the 5th fret here, and they're all coming back to that 7th fret of the D. So you've got once you do that and you're back to the B, you're back to where you started, then I migrate up here to the 8th fret of the high E, pluck it with my middle, 10th fret of the D with the pick, and then 8th fret of the B to the 10th fret of the D. So you've just got, and then you start over. So and you can do the same thing up here at the 12th, and then just go up to the 14th this time. Be a pretty fun one. Okay, that leaves one left. So this last one is a little bit of a country sounding chicken picking / hybrid picking lick. It's a pretty tricky one. It's gonna sound like this. Doesn't sound as good plugged in. I didn't even plug in for this lesson, man. I'm just doing this acoustically today. But yeah, I figured don't really need to. You can hear it just fine. So this lick, I'm thinking of a B minor pentatonic shape here. And the picking pattern is gonna go like this. You're gonna pluck the D with your middle finger and then go up on the A and then down. So pluck up, down, pluck up, down. It's very helpful to just start like that with just the open, or just mute the strings and do that. Go to the G and the D, and then just really kind of try to get that to roll and flow good. Once you get that, it's not too hard to get the left hand. So what the left hand is doing, we'll start off 7th fret of the D, pluck with your middle, and then 9 to 7 on the A. So, and then 9 on the D, 9, 7 again on the A. So that's the start. Like that. I like to use my pinky here instead of just barring, because if you play it like this, they kind of all ring together. I think it sounds much better like that. And I think this lick sounds good to have it a little bit muted, and if it's a little bit sloppy, like you get a couple accidental dead notes in there, it really doesn't matter. It actually kind of adds to the sound, because a lot of these country style chicken picking licks are like that. They're a little bit sloppy and there's some dead notes and muted stuff going on. As long as you just get the rhythm of it and it flows together good, it sounds good. So After that, we're just following the B minor pentatonic up. So slow, it's like this. And just remember that picking pattern. Pluck up, down, pluck up, down, pluck up, down. All right, and that pretty much does it. That is 5 super fun hybrid picking and chicken picking licks for you guys to try out. Yeah, I hope you find it helpful. My middle finger's sore. I don't have any kind of nail there hardly. I don't use my nails for hybrid picking like some people do. So I really just build a callus right there. Kind of blisters up from popping these strings with just the tip of my finger. Especially the country guys and hybrid picking guys or chicken picking guys use their nails. And that definitely has a different sound, but I'd say you can get away with either one. Sometimes I catch a little bit of my nail on there, but it's mostly the tip of my middle finger. So that pretty much does it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like these kind of lessons, be sure to check out some other ones. I'll put a card up here for 5 alternate picking licks to help you build speed and accuracy. I made a video on that the other day, and you might find that one useful as well. And also just let me know in the comments what other kind of topics or songs you'd like to see me cover. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.